We ready to roll?
Broadcasting live from the internet, it's Tuesday night, and this is the Panels on Pages podcast.
Big boys playing with big toys.
This is quality content.
The boomers are into it.
Hey man, I just show up.
With your hosts, Lee Rodriguez.
I am a visionary. Like, oh, you have a podcast? I'm like, no, that's not me. That's somebody else.
Jason Nyes.
Yeah, sure. I'm not getting any vegetables in my diet. I'm just a thick boy.
Jose Guzman.
Is Jose on the show tonight?
He says he's coming.
It's like Elton John all over again, just minus the death threats.
Kelly Harris.
Reach your hand in your pants there, big boy. That's not me. I don't sound like that anymore.
And our good buddy Mahoney.
Hey, Mahoney's here. What's up, Mahoney?
We can do just glorious, wonderful things on our phones, people.
No one's ever done anything like this before.
It's gonna be massive.
It's going to be great. I mean, obviously, I think it'll be great.
And it's all killer, no filler.
My seat's on fire. Your take's so hot.
Come on. It's so good.
It's pretty good. It's there. It's reliable. You know what you're getting every single time.
Man, I'm so glad you found us.
You're all terrible people, and I'm glad you're my friend.
Put that in the intro.
That's really funny.
Over 500 episodes, and you'd think they'd have the hang of it by now.
It seems like the concept that would run its course very quickly. What is going on, everybody? Today is Tuesday, June 22nd, 2021, and this is episode number 562 of the Panels on Pages podcast. I'm your host, the Lord Reverend Lee Rodriguez, and joining me tonight, back in the saddle, Mr. Jason Nyes.
Everything is covered in hair.
Jose Guzman.
It's been so long since we did a show, I didn't even think they made Tuesdays anymore.
Kelly Harris.
Your top 6 dads are the 5 of us and Idris Elba.
And, of course, our good buddy Mahoney.
We had to cancel the dad topic because Nice fucked them all.
Different show tonight. Been a couple weeks. I'm very glad to be back. I think we're all excited to be back doing the show again.
Yeah.
It's a good time.
Who is eating every chip?
So
they've ever
excited we
encountered?
brought snacks.
Not me this
so
time.
So excited, apparently, we brought snacks. But no.
Do you have some to share with the rest
He's
of
like,
the
I'm
class?
just here to eat chips and read the comments.
Yeah, who's got all the Cheetos?
Yeah, you got to pass one out to everyone in class.
Mm-hmm.
One
That was a
Cheeto.
weird like threat. It's like, oh, what? You think I don't have a pack of gum, lady? You think I'm gonna have a piece of gum for every kid in this fucking class?
You're telling me whatever I bring, I can do and eat just as long as I have enough for everybody?
He bring me like a sack full of crystals.
Yeah.
Be like, yeah,
All right.
burgers for everybody. Fucking ridiculous.
You guys
Yeah,
ever
like
had gummies?
We're all stoked. This is gonna be great. But Kelly's very tired. A very long day. Fuck, I'm tired. 'Cause I'm back in the real world. That's 2 weeks of 1 week of vacation. So we're gonna try to.
I've been moving
No
all
top
week.
6 this week. Yeah, everybody's got. Look, man. I don't know if you've heard this or not, you guys, but life comes at you fast. You got to fucking just sit back and relax once in a while. Sometimes that means taking a short podcast, which for us will still probably be longer than most podcasts you listen to, because that's what we do.
We got
You're welcome.
we got a hard out at 11:10. Get it all out.
So we're
Watch
out.
out,
We're on
we get a
vacation.
hard on at 10:30. So
Fucking threaten me. We're out of town. My wife and I went on vacation, but before that, we went to kind of like a family swap with my sister-in-law and her husband. That was kind of how we organized this whole
swapping with
thing.
the sister-in-law. Bold.
Yeah. Well,
I've
You
seen
guys just
movies
show
like
up.
that.
drop keys in the fishbowl and see what happens.
Well,
She gets stuck in the dryer? Is that what happened?
yeah. She's like, I can't get out from under this bed. I don't understand.
and she's a twin,
Why
so
you
I'm
so
sure this isn't
smart?
her first time.
Oh, yikes.
I'm stuck
Definitely.
in this doggy door in the sliding glass door. Someone. I think the only way I can get out of this is if I'm pushed from behind repeatedly.
I like the ones where they just get stuck under like the coffee table.
Why is that a
How
whole
does this
genre
thing
now?
work? I don't know. I don't get that. Like, that's kind of like,
It's
I mean, it's very rapey.
yeah, it's simulated
It's pretty
RAPE,
borderline.
of course.
Because it's like, oh, you're stuck. Let me help you. But first, I'm going to do you in the butt because you're stuck.
Put that in the intro.
It was nice and clean.
It sure was. It sure was.
Until I
But no, so they went first to Vegas, then we went after them. We got the better end of the stick because we got to go second in our vacations, but we got the short end of the kid stick because their kids are 4 and 2, and our kids are, self-sufficient. Jackson makes his own fucking breakfast. These kids do not make their own fucking breakfast. It was just a lot, and definitely reminded Zoe and Nicole and I of why we did not have 2 small children. And it's like, holy fuck, is this? This is their life every day. This sucks. This is so hard. Like,
Did one of them look you in the eye and was like, "Hey, new daddy, time to change me. I made poopy."
They're mostly potty trained, which is
Okay,
very
cool.
good. So it didn't have that much going for us. It wasn't that much of a night.
Yeah, they said that about our dog too, but
Oh. So yeah, we managed to work it out. It's fine. I have a couple of pets. Their cat is a fucking nightmare. Their cat is so gross and so creepy. Like, I was like, oh, what's that sound? Did someone drop a handful of change down the garbage disposal? Oh no, that's just the cat making his nighttime sound. Because he just makes these horrible fucking sounds all the time, like he's just waiting to die.
Yeah.
But their dog.
Lee kept sending us pictures of this quote unquote cat, but I don't know.
Empty rooms.
Empty
No,
rooms.
Never a
nothing ever
cat.
there.
I don't think he can be photographed. He's a fucking specter.
Yeah, it's a real cryptid situation you got
You have
going
to
there.
ask for his permission first.
Yeah.
Grants the permission, he shows up in the picture.
But the dog though, this dog's not bad. This dog was all right. Because like our dog Buster, when he decides he has to go outside, he'll walk over to the door and he'll scratch it, and about 3 seconds later he'll scratch it again, and then about 3 seconds later he'll scratch it again, and he'll do that until either he dies, you die, or you open the door. Like those are the options. Like he's not gonna stop. There's
Well,
nothing you can do to make him quit making that
Don't
fucking
die.
sound.
Just open the door. Why is that an option?
Why would you? Maybe the process of dying started before the scratching, and Lee has no
No, he'll
choice.
just do it. He won't stop. He just will do it forever. Is my point. Like he will
Can't
not stop.
till
You're not
you
gonna
get enough.
You're not gonna get him to be like, hey man, quit scratching that fucking door. He's like, how about
He's
you
like,
suck my
I'll
farts?
die. I'll fucking die before I open that door for you, Buster.
There have been days. There have been days when I'm like, no, fucking no. And he goes,
And
really?
He's like, but I gotta pee.
Scritch. Now they're like Lauren and Josh's dog will kind of look towards the door and then look back at you with a look on its face that says, hey man, like whenever you get it, man, it's fine. It's cool. Like I'll be over here just, whenever you no rush. It's cool. Just I gotta
got the
go.
dog trained.
Let me know. Yeah, the dog is great. The dog's pretty chill. If he's in a place you want to sit, you walk up and look at it, he's like, my bad, and gets up. Whereas like, when I walk into my bedroom and Buster's on my side of the bed, I tell him to move and he rolls over and shows me his dick.
Dog makes his own breakfast.
Yeah.
He said, you want me to move, you know what to do.
Yeah, fucking yeah. Ridiculous.
Rub something.
But then you guys, we went to Las Vegas. It was fucking great. We had a great time. It's fucking great. It was wonderful. We stayed at the Cosmopolitan, which is a very kind of weird, I don't know if hip's the right word, but it's kind of a hip hotel. Very hip
Fancy,
and horny looking.
higher class.
Higher class, and like, I don't know, like the lobby was really horny. Like for like
A name like Cosmopolitan, I mean,
Yeah.
sounds about right.
Yeah.
Sounds
Yeah,
very
yeah.
horny.
Yeah, the pillars like in the lobby were like just covered in screens, and sometimes it would be like a bookcase or whatever, and like the books would like move around and shit. But sometimes it was like naked people trying to get out of them, like walking around like they couldn't get their keys or something. Like just like you can definitely tell they were naked, but you couldn't make anything out like through a foggy shower door. And I was kept looking at Nicole going, I think that man has dropped his keys and cannot find them because he looks very confused. Oh, wait, no, she's going to help him find him. It's going to be okay. But then she lost her keys, too. They were just fumbling around and couldn't see shit. It was ridiculous.
I'm trying to picture this, and I'm having are they crawling around on the ground looking
The
for
guy
them?
lost his keys, but he found them under his bed. When he went to get them, he got stuck. So she came to help him.
Yeah, no, it's like it's top to bottom, like floor to ceiling, and it's like just kind of very white and foggy. And yeah, sure enough, they're just kind of naked crawling around, like you you imagine they're giving sexy faces, but you can't see their faces, so it just looks like they're looking for their keys. But their butts are up in the air.
Oh,
very
okay. So they're not actually supposed to be looking for their keys.
That's the only I can figure out.
Okay.
But I have a problem, so that's where my mind goes to things like this. But
I thought
I
thought it was just like an infomercial, like don't lose your hotel key, come to the front desk.
You might be nude and can't find them. One thing we did do was we went to this place called Area 15. So it's this massive art installation that has all these crazy statues and kind of like, I don't know, interactive exhibits inside of it. One of the things is done up by one of the original Three Blue Mans. And it's just this weird audio visual experience. What the fuck? But the kind of core, like the tent pole of the Area 15 is the Omega Mart, and it's this convenience store full of weird fake products. A lot of them you can buy, they have a cereal that's called Those.
Some of that
There
kablooey.
there was a laundry detergent called Plausible Deniability, which I thought was kind of great. All kinds of weird shit. But then there were also these, like Nicole opened one of the drink freezers, and it was a secret passage. And you go in the secret passage, and it's like the office area of like the conglomerate that runs the grocery store. And then that area kind of bleeds into the area that they're just raping the natural resources from. And there's all these like documents you can read about, and computers that you can look up human resource files on the employees. Like there's like a whole fucking story in there if you want to get into it. It's wild. We were there for like an hour and a half, and I felt like I didn't see shit. There's just so much to see and do and look around. It was nuts.
Did a blue man ever pop out and spray you with paint?
He did not, thankfully, because that would have freaked me the fuck out. But if you find yourself in Las Vegas, we highly recommend Area 15. It was pretty fucking cool. It was really rad.
Someone's cracking open a Steve Weiser.
I might be. That one was me.
Oh, hell yeah.
God damn it.
It's fucking Two Food Tuesday.
But, no, it's fucking dope. It was great. We had a wonderful time. We went to an old school topless review. It's fucking dope. It's pretty cool. One of the girls did that ribbon routine kind of shit where they climb up on the ribbons and almost die, but they don't. Every time I see that shit, it's a miracle. I don't know how they do it.
So did you give all of them the star rating at the
Yeah.
end of their thing?
I figured if anything is topless, my review is 5 stars.
Yeah.
It's pretty.
They should do
now,
a review show where all the women are dressed like Siskel and Ebert.
we did do a
topless.
thing. By the time we were done in Vegas, we were there for 5 days. We did have a pretty good hoe rating going. Because you were like, oh, look, check it out. Nicole's like, oh, check out that hoe over there. Oh yeah, that's a varsity level hoe. So, well, how can you tell? Because she's carrying shoes for tonight. It's just carrying shoes for tonight. Later, she's a varsity level hoe. She's like, oh yeah, you're right. And Nicole's like, oh, look at this rookie ass hoe over here walking out on the strip in heels. Like, yep, rookie hoe. Here you go. And so, by the time Friday rolled around, it was an influx of way more hoes and way more bros in open shirts. It's like, oh yeah, it's time for us to fucking leave. This is no longer a place for us. We're not cool enough for these fuckers anymore. But
Yeah, but during the week, that's when
during the week was awesome. Yeah, but man, there were some wardrobe choices, front to back. Just a real cornucopia of humanity in Las Vegas. It was something else. Lots of kids. Who the fuck takes their kids to Las Vegas? It's very strange. I don't understand it. There's not only is it all seedy and gross and gambly, there's what the fuck is there even for kids to do? I've been bored to fucking tears if I was 7 or younger. It doesn't make any fucking sense. Absolutely ridiculous.
They're just walking around counting hookers.
Yeah, look at all these hoes, Mom.
Yeah.
Rookies.
I bet if you're a kid, Vegas is like slutty Epcot.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Vegas, I was probably 13 or something. I don't remember.
Right
you
on
could
the
go to all
line,
the
I think.
arcades. They had really cool arcades.
Oh man, remember arcades?
You couldn't stop walking in the casino though. If you stopped, somebody'd be like, "Whoa, nope, keep it moving, kid."
But I will say that in the past year, people have completely forgotten how to travel. It's fucking insane. Like, I've never seen so many people showing up late for a flight as I did this past time. You know, we've had a few flights, one to Illinois, one to Vegas, back, all that shit. Like late or just under the wire. You know, on the way back, we were in the second row. Got the Southwest first class at A-list, Jose. Shout out.
Nice.
Fuck
And
yeah. Only way to
you're
do
in
it,
the-
baby.
All right, so you're in the first row of the plane, okay? All right, where do you put your fucking bag if you're in the first row of the plane?
Above you.
That's where the fuck it goes.
Well,
This dickhead.
I thought it was a trick question. I was like, I don't know where it goes if it
Well, there's
doesn't
no
go
seat.
above you.
You can't put it on the seat in front of you because there is no seat. You got to put it above you. That's
Yeah.
your only option.
This dickhead in front of Zoe shoves his bag under his seat, taking
Yeah,
up
no,
all
that's-
of Zoe's fucking space. I'm like,
No, did she just kick it back out with her foot?
I told Nicole. That's what I told Zoe. I'm like, hey, you can fucking step on that bag the whole way. It's fine. Like, that bag is no longer real property. Like, I hope it's full of all of his phones. What a piece of shit.
Well, how did he even do it? Because usually there's the
The bar.
bar.
Yeah.
There,
you can't.
there
you
is
can't-
bar.
So he
went
shoved it
over
over the bar?
Yeah, he knew what he was doing. He was being a real piece of shit.
All right, so that's Zoe's
And
bag. then.
That's his move then.
Yeah, exactly. He was fine with a kid who was playing a Switch, Nintendo Switch, with the volume all the way up. And I'm like, you piece of trash. You fucking
Yeah.
piece of human garbage, this fucking
Yeah.
guy.
What game were they
People
playing?
It doesn't matter.
Jack said it was Luigi's Mansion 3. I'm inclined to believe him.
Well, that's a good time, so that's all right.
Jax told me he invented Fortnite.
Yeah, but put your fucking headphones on.
Yeah.
You're
I'm
not
just
Anything's
saying.
better once his asshole
You
doing.
might be full of shit.
He could.
I mean, you would know if it was Luigi's Mansion because you would have heard Luigi be like, "Uh-oh," like really loud. So I think you would have known.
Talking about Jax being full of shit, he got Luigi's Mansion 3 for his birthday, and soon afterwards telling me about a character called Gooigi, and I go, you are full of shit. And then he showed me, oh no, hey, guy actually is Gooigi. All right.
Yeah, no, I was gonna say that happens.
No, Kelly has
Okay,
definitely
alright.
told us about Guigi before.
Fucking nuts. Yeah. And the only other thing that I can share, because a lot of these stories from Vegas are not from mixed company, is I did discover, I mean, I guess I always knew, but it became very radically clear on this trip that Nicole and I watch very different television when we're like by ourselves. Because, like, you know, I was watching Doom Patrol, getting caught up on that. It's fucking great, by the way. And like the first couple episodes of Loki, I watched that, and just, you know, fun stuff like that, you know, like fun, goofy shit. And we were in Vegas, you know, having kind of quiet time in the room because it was 115 degrees out. So we made a pact very early on that we did not leave the inside when the sun was out, and it worked out very well for us. Very much recommend not going outside when the sun is out.
That's
Yeah.
fair.
Nah,
So, you
it can get hot as fuck.
So I'm hanging out. I'm reading some Chainsaw Man, which we'll talk about later. And
Yeah.
I'm just listening to like this. Whatever fucking show was it? Like,
I'm
one of
g-
these- one of the characters-
I want to guess. I want to guess what show it was.
okay,
I think
so one of the-
Nicole seems like a 90-day fiance lady.
she is not a 90 Day Fiance lady.
Damn it.
Lisa Mahoney got her turned on to the fucking Bachelor, and
Oh
that's,
no.
we've never been right since then. So now Nicole and Jennifer every Wednesday watch The Bachelor and or Et, whichever one is on at the time. But no, but
You know,
I'm-
I saw some kind of post on social media today that The Bachelor is on. I was like, I don't know if Lisa even watches that show anymore.
Well,
I haven't
because
seen her watch one yet.
the host got canceled.
Yeah.
But I think he's back, right? Did he just get canceled for the live show? I think it doesn't matter.
No, I think
This
he's
show-
gone. I think he's gone. But I think he like I think some of him being gone was him being like, "Fuck all of you, I'm out of here."
I think Lisa was telling us that he was like suing them for like wrongful termination.
He's like, I was too sweet to get fired,
And
bro.
I think she's
Wrongful.
maybe she's just not watching it out of solidarity.
That could be.
Get your wife on the phone.
Remember that time
Yeah, find out
Mahoney
what's
was
up.
talking
He was
too
asleep.
loud, so Lisa had to walk over to the TV to watch it closer?
What an asshole I am.
But she's watching this show, and like one of the characters has was like in a car wreck, so he was paralyzed and weighs down in a wheelchair now. One of the guys,
Well, that dude gets cut first week.
His wife was killed in a Black Lives Matter rally by a cop, and
Jesus,
and tries to, and like he's a film director, and so this guy calls him up for a job where he wants to direct a Dr. Pepper commercial, where Dr. Pepper solves violence tensions at a Black Lives Matter rally. He's like, hey, I don't want to shoot this commercial that implies that maybe my wife would be alive if she had a root beer on hand. That's kind of bullshit. One of the guys, there's a couple, and like their daughter was raped by like a teacher or something, and like
what?
The case gets thrown out. Like no one's having a good time in this show. And I'm like, what fucking program is this? Why are you watching this bummer fucking marathon? And she's like, shit's my stories. I go, no, this is horrible. Like, I think it's called like A Million Little Pieces or some shit. Like it's just, yeah, no one's having any fun. And I'm like, okay,
I know what show you're talking. A Million Little Things.
That's it. Yeah, that's the one.
That's okay. That's the show that I see commercials for during General Hospital, and I always think, oh, ABC is making their version of This Is Us.
Yep.
It's just
very much.
I know
like
exactly
that.
the show you mean.
Yeah.
Describing it that way. Yep.
And Nicole loves
the
This
main
Is
character
Us.
kind of looks like the guy from the League who said he was in 9/11.
Yeah.
But he's in a wheelchair.
Yeah.
Now he's in a wheelchair though. Yeah.
Wait, no, that's a different one.
Oh, okay.
Because the
Sorry.
guy that's in the wheelchair, and remember, this is all based on commercials I've seen for this. The guy who was in the wheelchair was mad at the guy that looks like the guy from the League, because the dude from the League is like gonna fuck his wife or something. He's like, you convinced my wife to leave me, and then you're gonna go have sex with her?
The
That sounds about right.
So the wheelchair guy doesn't give it to watch?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah. That all sounds like such a bummer. I'm sure that's exactly what happened in this show. Like, it's
Yeah,
fucking
I don't know
ridiculous.
why that's become a thing now, where network TV is just like, what if we have a show where everyone's sad?
Yeah. What if just no one's having any fun at all? That'd be really
Yeah.
cool, right? And I'm like, my show has Jason Frazier in a robot costume, trapped inside a snow globe. It's fucking tremendous.
Wait,
my show's way more fun.
who?
Get stuck under a bed.
He meant Brendan Fraser.
Brendan Fraser.
Thank
Sorry,
you.
Brendan Fraser.
Okay, I was
Sorry,
like, did I
sorry.
fall into a different universe where his name is Jason?
No, I just Mandela affected you, Kelly. Do you like that shit?
I
You
was
like it?
reading
Huh?
something and I heard him call him Jason Smartman, and I was like, who the fuck is that?
Who the fuck is Jason
You were just-
Smartman?
But no, it was great. Had a great time. Pressing my wife's balls about watching ridiculous television. She didn't appreciate it. She just gave me the finger and went about her business because we've been married a long time. That's what you do.
I mean,
It was
Lee,
great.
to be fair, the description of that show sounds like a show you would watch. They just don't have superpowers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Then what's the point?
Yeah, also, yes.
I mean, what's the point? Like, if one of them can't run really fast and solve all his problems, why do I give a shit?
Yeah, like A Million Little Things is basically just Berserk, but no one has a giant sword that can just cut through giant people.
Yeah. Do you want to watch that show, Kelly?
No.
No. You want to read Berserk, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Does one of the boy whose uncle died? Is he also a superhero on the weekends? No. Did he learn a lesson when his uncle died? Maybe, I don't know, but I'm not gonna watch that fucking show. It's a bummer. I need something else. But yeah, we had a great time. I fucking missed you guys though, so I'm glad to be back in the saddle.
Aw,
Been doing it.
we missed you.
Yeah. What you got, Nice? What's up?
Living that hot dog dad life.
You and the dog, man.
Having
you
these
both.
2 weeks
Aw,
off
the
of the
dog
pop.
looks just like Tasha in the certain angles.
Yeah, Jose and the lady got to meet her. They came over and we watched Cruella, and Jose wore her ass out on the couch, petted her for the entire movie to the point where she couldn't stand up any longer. She was worn down. Like, he put her through her paces.
Mm-hmm. So deep, put that ass to sleep. That's
It's
how
true.
big.
It's
That's how
very
bad
true.
that
Oh,
is.
God.
But yeah, good thing we've had these past 2 weeks off, because every waking moment has pretty much been keeping an eye on this dog, who keeps getting wounds in things. Has all these ailments, 3 different eye medications, and ear cleaner and all that, and then comes
Whenever
in.
you talk about her, she sounds like your aging grandpa.
Oh yeah, and I said if it was my grandfather, I would have pulled the plug, but she's adorable. So, like, we've made this choice to bring her into our home. Grandpa would have been left on the side of the road.
Who tells better jokes, dog or grandpa?
Well, I mean, Grandpa only had like 3 jokes though, and 2 of them were racist. One of Grandpa's favorite jokes was a woman goes into the doctor and says, "Doctor, every time I sneeze, I get an orgasm." And the doctor says, "Oh yeah, what have you been taking for it?" And she says, "Pepper." So yeah, she came in from outside at one point, and she's laying on the tile, and there's just a smear of blood. She had this.
Oh.
She cut herself open on her leg somehow in the backyard, so it got her an emergency appointment with the vet, and she got some more antibiotics and an antibiotic ointment, and then we went over to my parents' house for Father's Day, and the first time Zoe and their dog met, they fought the entire time. So we're trying to socialize them so that we can all spend time together, and it was going well. And then towards the end of the night, we're eating dinner, and Zoe ended up with her head in Duffy's mouth and a nice little cut on her ear. But thankfully, we already had antibiotics and antibiotic ointment, so it's really something.
There is a small part of my brain that whenever you're telling these stories, autocorrects my mental picture from your dog Zoe to Lee's daughter Zoe.
Yeah.
Zoe with her head in Duffy's mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Zoe laying on the tile, just smearing blood on the floor.
Zoe shitting in the yard, and then when she's done, fucking kicking sand over it and then bolting.
Lee just looking outside going, well, at least all the lights are on.
She's great, though.
She sounds great. She's very cute.
My Instagram...
She's very photogenic.
She is.
Yeah.
My Instagram has turned into nothing but dog pictures, and I got this comment from some Bulldog magazine that was like, "Send me all of your pictures," and I responded with a bunch of $sign emotes. I was like, come on, let's make that fucking dog Instagram money.
She's like, no, that's what I want your pictures for.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what I'm trying to do with your pictures. Just give me your pictures.
Exactly.
She really is a horrible, disgusting, cute little mutant.
It's
really
true.
She's...
It's true.
Oh.
No offense taken.
Dude,
No, she's...
nips. Them
It's insane.
nips.
It's like she's so she is cute, but she's also a horrible, disgusting monster.
She is.
Like, it doesn't make any sense.
She's got like 9 dicks on her belly.
She does. It's hard not to
even
play
an
with that
even
nips.
amount.
No, I had no idea until it was pointed out to me that she has an odd number of nipples.
Oh, I've never counted.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. This is serious. This is serious
Wow.
talk.
I'm going to have to go back.
Her nipple count is not...
You think she lost one?
No, I think one's a dick.
Or she only had an odd number of puppies. But
Yeah, but is that how it works?
What?
It's like
What?
Who knows?
if you have another puppy, you grow another
no,
nipple.
no. But like I would think that when you have puppies, like maybe there's one there. It just wasn't. It didn't pop. You know.
Kind of like the hangnails on the top of the dog's paws.
Yeah, exactly.
Sometimes when they grow like another, like instead of it being the nail, they grow like another little finger.
There is that one nipple though that looked like it was the puppy's favorite, because that one is the little dick. That one is clearly a little dick. Like
That one looked like it was the neighborhood's favorite.
Oh
just
no.
this little, and she has like, from what I can tell, she has no feeling in those things because I flick them around all the time.
Oh, no.
She's like, son, that thing's been fucking bitten so many times. Let me bite your dick fucking for 8 years and see if you feel anything.
that in the intro.
Oh my god. That is not where I thought that story was going.
No.
You know what I mean? Like shit's wild out here in the titty jungle. Nips for days. I got like fucking 13 dogs chewing on these things. These neighborhood cats want to come knocking, like "Arf, arf." They saw me stuck in a fence, and all of a sudden they're all sucking my tits. Like, come on, I'm a person too.
I appreciate how much you've committed to this character.
Hey,
I was gonna let it go.
My eyes are up here.
So what's up, Jose?
Well, like he said, went to the Nizes, played with the Diggity Dog, watched some Cruella, which is a definite recommend to watch. It's fun.
Yeah.
It's a fun watch. Visually, it's pretty cool. Like they do some cool animations with the storytelling, especially when they're doing like the montagey shit.
Wild music. Like
Yeah, the score was
well, the soundtrack.
cool enough.
Yeah.
Like it was like a Tarantino movie.
It's-
Like there was a little score, but all of it was songs that you knew.
It was not what I expected. I didn't expect it to be set in like 70s Britain. But it is.
Yeah, I thought it was strange that they did go and make it a period piece still, but not the period that the book and original movie are from,
Right.
which is very interesting.
I hope they do like the
it
X-Men
works.
movies where they fast forward 10 years for every movie, so the next one's just going to be it's going to take place in the 80s.
Yeah, yeah.
Switch up the soundtrack.
The fashion.
Yep.
It's real dumb, but it does look really cool.
Yeah. And it's very like over the top. Like, you know, the smiles are exaggerated.
The
When she was
acting.
driving that one time, her elbows were out. Like it's very comical, but they set it up to where everyone's doing it. So it's just the feel
It's just straight up
of
it's
the
just
movie.
campy. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
it
a
doesn't.
live action
It's not
cartoon.
out of place.
Yeah,
Very, very much. Would watch a sequel. I'm down.
I think I could speak
The
for
sequel's called 101 Dalmatians.
Well, yeah, but no, it wouldn't be because they have to have the couple meet. I mean, it depends on how far they fast forward, but you could still have a movie in between.
They meet in 101 Dalmatians.
I thought they were already.
That's
together.
right.
No, that's part of the at least the cartoon. I don't know about the Glenn Close one, but yeah, they meet in the park because of the dogs, because the
Right.
dogs want to meet.
Wow, I
Okay.
completely forgot there's already a live action 101 Dalmatians.
Yeah, and it's 20
Oh,
years
for
old.
real?
Holy shit.
Ay, ay, ay.
Fucking
That's
wild,
fucking wild.
y'all. Oh, so that. Sorry, I forgot I was doing what I was doing. We got Cruella. So I did that. Went rock climbing with a buddy. That was wild.
What?
Well, I mean,
You went
it's like a
rock climbing?
indoor rock climbing. Like I didn't
Oh,
go to a mountain.
I mean, still, that's not normally in the Jose realm of things
No,
I would
it's
expect
not.
you to do.
It is.
But much
But,
more
like,
than
That
real
was
rock climbing.
me and the lady's first date. We went rock climbing.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
That's how I got into them pants. I was like, look, girl, I'm
I've
different.
known you 12 years. I've never heard you say rock climbing. What the fuck?
I'm done. We did axe throwing too. That shit's fucking fun.
That I think I remember that. Pretty
Yeah, I
sure.
can
Yeah,
see
yeah.
that seems like a Jose activity.
Would
Yeah.
recommend axe throwing. Once you stick that first one, you're like, oh, this is good shit. And I was pretty good at it. I hit bullseye a lot. Me gusta. So I'm old. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's why I wouldn't expect you to be rock climbing.
Yeah, they're all
Yeah,
connected.
but if you don't use it, you're gonna fucking lose it, man. Like, I need to start being active because
Okay.
if this thing picks up again and we start doing what we be doing, like I can't be doing it looking like this, feeling like this. F that noise. I'll fucking quit 2 hours in. passed out on the goddamn. You think I left my underwears on the show floor once? Wait until you find me on the show floor. Just fucking passed out. Stuck.
Gotta get Tito to whip you into shape.
Yeah, no shit.
Fucking
I hit
no
Tito.
joke.
And then didn't see my dad on Father's Day, but I went and chilled with him today. And we went and played pool, sat in the car, did our thing as we talked for a little bit, catching up. And he told me about the good old days when people would challenge him to a knife fight. And he'd tell him, like, you don't want to fuck with me. Military, just that's what you did when you were bored.
Knife fights?
Yeah. Like with Rambo knives, like, because that's what you carried.
And like to the death, or like how do you find out who wins?
When you get cut.
So if you get cut, you lose, and it's over.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you're not trying to hurt the person. You're just trying to give them a little nick. Like, I got you. Tag, you're in.
You know, it's for funsies.
You got a little scar. You remember this, but don't be a pussy. Take it. And that, that's how they did it. So he's like, he tells the guy, he's like, no, you don't want to play. You don't want to fuck with me. And he's like, all right, let's go. So the guy's like doing that little knife toss, from one hand to the other.
Hell yeah.
And before the dude knew it, my dad came in and backed away from him. And he's like, I got you. I win. He's like, no, what are you talking about? He's like, yeah, I got you. He's like, nah, bullshit. He's like, well, that ain't my blood. And dude looked down and he's just fucking arms just bleeding. Got him on the knee.
God.
So your dad's an anime character.
My dad is
Fucking Zorro Rambo, that guy.
I wouldn't fuck with him. He's small and he does not look like he would fuck you up.
You can push his ass off a ladder though.
That's another. And he started telling me more stories about, because he had a friend who would just sick big people on him. He'd go over and point my dad out and be like, dude, that guy said he'd fuck your wife. And then the guy comes over all pissed at my dad, and he's like, God, he looks over and his buddy is just laughing his ass off in the background. So he ended up getting some big dude that delivered kegs to him. He's like, you see that little shit over there? He thinks he's badass, man. Go show him. Go show him what's up. So he comes over and challenges my dad, and he's like, yeah, you don't let me finish mowing my yard. You don't want to fuck with me.
You don't want to do this, man.
So
turn around.
It's like, no, let's go. So they step into this little yard, and they start fucking around. And the guy kept charging at my dad, and he'd just like flip him, use his own body weight to his own advantage. Dude never got a shot off. Yeah, just kept. Well, because he was supposed to be judo. So in my dad's mind, he's like, you want to be judo? I'll fucking show you judo. Let's go. You think you're fucking judo, man? Yeah. I'll flip you for real.
He knows that Puerto Rican judo.
Yeah. You don't know if I got a knife. You don't know if I'm playing. So it was like Ron was peeking over the fence like, Home Improvement, and he just sees this big, huge white dude just flying from left to right in the air, from right to left in the air. And then he's like, the last one I hit him where, when like you kind of grab him, you roll on your back and like you flip him over you.
Monkey flip.
Yeah, he's like, I hit him with a monkey flip, and all you heard was you hit your back and you're out of breath. You don't land right. You're not expecting this little fucking 5'6" Puerto Rican to judo flip your 6'2" keg lifting motherfucking ass.
Yeah. It happens. I'll never forget the first time some little dude fucking flipped me on my back. I was like, oh, that's unexpected, and I don't like it.
Why did Tito do that?
Fucking Tito texted me today, and he was like, hey, I'm thinking about getting into jiu-jitsu. What do you think? And I'm like, fuck, I'm sorry for those guys. Man, go for it, but fuck, man.
Just crazy stories. And he had a friend. His friend's like, "Hey man, I'm gonna cut you."
What?
And my dad was like, "Okay, but if you cut me, I'm gonna cut you." And he was like, "All right, no, I'm gonna cut you." He's like, "Yeah, no, I hear you. I'm gonna let you cut me, but if you cut me, I'm gonna cut you."
Not just
Like,
not why. Just like
So he took
okay.
Yeah.
He took a beer bottle. Well, this is, he showed me the scar in his arm. He's like, this motherfucker was like, "I'm gonna cut you." I was like, "All right, you cut me, I'm gonna cut you." So he cuts him. He's like, "Okay, cool." Picked up the beer bottle and then fucking hit him 4 times before the dude knew what was up. And he just had like, he
Jesus
said,
Christ.
4 long slashes on the top of his forearm that were like not deep to permanently damage, but you could have put like a like a little skewer through him. You could have sewn into it. It's just, it was a different time growing up, dude.
Well, yeah, but like I gotta imagine that at some point, like, especially since it is a different time, like your dad must have developed a reputation.
Oh,
So-
yeah.
So
Well,
why
eventually
in the
people
hell
stopped fucking
would they
with
be
him
like, yeah, like why would you be like, hey, that guy that's always fucking up dudes?
because
I'm gonna ask if I can cut him.
because you think you're bad. You think you're bad. You challenge. You think you're bad. You say you're bad. People say you're bad. Well, I'm bad. So I fucking challenge you. Who's bad?
You ain't bad, I'm bad.
Yeah.
You ain't bad, you ain't nothing.
Mahoney
So-
is the Jose's dad of our group, where he's just like, "You think you're bad? Here's a TikTok.
Yeah.
Think you're bad? Here's a TikTok."
You ain't talking.
Here's a TikTok I sent you 6 months ago.
I do tend to have, those moments where people are like, "Haha, I've made a joke," and then it's like your parents don't love you, and they're like, "Oh no, oh why did I start this?"
Why would you tell that to your kids? Savage.
Lee knows. Sometimes they need it.
Sometimes they need to be
Oh,
knocked
yeah.
down. Yeah.
Got to put them in their place. So that was cool.
Yeah,
So we put after a little powwow story time, we went and played pool for a little bit. So it was cool. He's doing good. He looks good, healthy, not fat, not skinny, which is good.
Your
what
dad
you
stab
want.
anyone with a pool cue?
No, but he kept scratching like a fucking chump. That was the theme of
Bet
the
you won't
night.
say that to his fucking face.
That's what I'm saying to hear.
I think
He's
next.
not listening.
I think next time you hang out with him, you're gonna have to challenge him to a knife fight.
Yeah, no shit. Be like, "What's up? You still got it?" Yeah, but see, the
Muscle memory. It'll all come back. He'll start flashing back to Nam.
yeah, I mean, you just don't fuck with people that don't fuck around.
That's right.
That's words to live by.
Yeah, because they don't fuck around. Like some people, like you want to play, like we play to a certain degree, but you want to fuck up. You want to come get this. Come get these hands, as a wise man once said.
We should start doing the Comic-Con circuit again, but instead of being like, "Here, eat these pop rocks and answer questions," we'll be like, "Here's some knives. Go fight this other
Yeah.
guy."
Fight
Yeah, you
Jose's
see
dad.
that little old dude over there?
He says he's gonna fuck your wife.
Fight. Don't worry. You'll win.
Yes, that little Puerto Rican wants to fuck your mom. What are you gonna do about it?
Yeah. Go tell him he can't.
Oh my god.
He's a
Street
cool
beef
dude.
con.
Oh man, that Street Beefs era was short. I don't know why they stopped showing up in my recommended videos, but they did. Probably got arrested.
Yeah. Yeah, I imagine it just smells of litigation, if I had to guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How does that pass the YouTube smell test?
Yeah, so we'll
Not
bring it
for
back.
long,
Yeah, we'll
Yeah.
bring it back.
but live. Yeah.
Yeah, and again at Comic Cons.
Yeah. People love cons, right? They're going to be starving for content once they go back. Kelly,
Yeah.
I think you're onto something.
Yeah.
I've definitely wanted to fight some people at Comic Cons.
Yeah. The people at conventions will just be fucking animals now. So
I enjoy on day one, usually fine. Day two, you're starting to lose it a little bit. By day three, I'm just physically moving people with my hands.
Yeah.
yeah.
When they're standing in the way, you just put your hand on their back and you just kind of push them. Like, not hard, just real gentle.
Yeah, I
Just
remember.
like, over here.
And then
Go over
if
here,
they say
dummy.
something, you're like, oh, excuse me.
Oh, sorry.
Pardon moi.
No, I
Bitch.
don't say anything. I just stare right in their
Let's
eyes.
Go.
They turn
but by
around
the
and-
time they
and look
say
at me, I'm
something-
staring right at them, and they're like, "Oh God!"
And he's got a knife in his hand.
Like,
Yeah.
this guy's 9 feet tall.
Fucking wonderful. So what's up with you, Kelly?
Not a whole lot. I think last episode that we did, I talked about starting to watch Evangelion,
Yeah.
and I got through all of it. And you know what? That show's really good.
Imagine that.
Everyone that talked about it all these years was right.
Isn't that Jax's review of Dragon Balls?
He's like, this is a really good show, Dad. Yeah, I know, man. I know.
Yeah, no, I had it was the same experience, but with
We're watching
Evangelion.
it today. We're watching it today. We saw the episode where Robot Frieza comes back, and they make like, oh, it's gonna be big shit, whatever. And
Oh
then, like,
hell
you know,
yeah, that episode rocks.
and then Trunks just fucks him up, and like, so Trunks fucks up Frieza, and Jax goes, "Dad, these episodes just keep getting better." And I'm like, I know, man. It's cool. Relax. It's all right.
Yeah, no, that episode rules. Like that blew my mind as a kid. But yeah,
All right,
that
Trunks
series
my
is
favorite.
fucking awesome. Lee, have you ever seen it?
I have not, but I make it a point. I'm gonna for sure. 'Cause
Yeah,
I
it's
was
on
looking at it after.
Netflix.
Yeah, after you started talking about it, I looked at it and I'm like, oh, there's actually not a lot of it.
Yeah, that
Like,
was
it's
kind of
not
what
like a
made
big
me
sprawling
finally
thing,
make
yeah.
the jump, because I was like, oh, it's only 26 episodes and 2 movies? And one of the movies you don't even really need to watch?
I thought that was like a 7-year, 10-year.
So did
stretch
I.
of shit.
Yeah, no, it only had a 6-month run.
Huh.
That's weird.
Yeah,
Holy,
it's
all
feel
that
right.
for that? So what
Yeah,
is
yeah.
that?
26
It's like the Firefly?
episodes. Kind of, but it's also like very influential in anime and just giant robot shit.
Hmm.
Like it gets talked up for a reason. It's a very important work to modern sci-fi.
Super short run and super influential. Reminds me of Bride of the Podcast.
Got him.
You got
Yeah, I
got.
will say, like some people crap on the ending of Evangelion, like the TV show, because it gets real fucking weird and doesn't want to be a show about robots anymore. And like the final episode, there's like it's mostly like storyboard animations at that point, because it's devolved from a robot show into the creator of the show talking about how fucking depressed making this show made him.
Okay.
Yeah, it gets real weird. And then they made the movie End of Evangelion to give it like an actual ending.
That's funny.
Yeah, but no, it's really good. Don't let people tell you that the ending's bad. I liked it quite a bit, and it's like you can see the series slowly changing as it goes to become more of like a psychological kind of story. Because it is very much Hideaki Anno, the guy who directed and wrote the whole thing. It's very much just him working through his relationship with the animation industry.
That's weird, man. All right.
Yeah, it's really good. And now, after watching that, I went back and rewatched Shin Godzilla. There is so much of Evangelion in that movie.
Huh. Okay.
To the point where if you change just a couple details in the show, you could easily make it so that Shin Godzilla is almost the prequel to Evangelion.
No shit.
Yeah.
Huh. All right.
Yeah, they're very connected. And to the point where there's he reused some music cues from Evangelion in Shin Godzilla.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's really cool. And then I went back on YouTube and watched Gunbuster, which was Anno's first anime he ever directed. And that's just kind of like a fun 6-episode giant robot series. Like that one, much more straightforward, just cool robot action.
Not the existential thriller.
No, but there are parts where you can see like almost the building blocks of Evangelion there, like just how the pilot of the giant robot kind of processes having to go do battle over and over. So like it's there, but then once he got like the go ahead to just go nuts, he was like, "All right, you want nuts?
Let's get
Let's
nuts.
get nuts.
Yeah, yeah." Gunbuster's cool. That's just all on YouTube. So I watched that, and then been building a bunch of models lately too.
Nice. Don't glue your eyes shut.
Yeah. Models are one of my favorite summer activities because I don't like doing it during the winter because my hands are all dry. Because it's like when your hands are all dry, they get all torn up from the plastic chunks and stuff. So it's perfect for summer weather. You sit inside in the nice air conditioning, throw something on the TV, build a model.
Sure as hell don't want to go outside.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, summer is perfect for building models.
That's the real hot boy summer.
It really is, yeah. Waxed, building models, ready for hot boy summer.
Oh my god. Just a completely hairless Kelly sitting at his table building models.
Looking like a chemo patient. Just no eyebrows.
And I just whisper to myself, hot boy summer.
Oh, fucking love
You're a
it.
treasure, Kelly.
I can't go outside. I can't go outside. I'm doing hot boy shit.
Oh, fuck. What's going on with you, Mahoney?
Oh my god. Nothing is going on with me. I have been working nonstop. Was Katie's birthday last weekend, so that was fun. We had a little pool party for her.
What was her favorite present?
What was her favorite present? Her favorite present was a bag of chips and cheese from Chipotle. And she got it and ran a victory lap around the yard. It was unlike anything I'd ever seen. She was so excited.
What the fuck?
I was like, okay, cool. Like,
That's one of those moments where you're just like, man, I wish I could get that happy about anything.
yeah, exactly. And then, like, you know, like when you buy like a baby, like a toy, and then they just want to play with the box, and you're like, oh, well, that was like a really expensive toy, and like all you care about is the box. Like, there was a lot of stuff on this birthday, and it's like, okay, yeah, no, that's fine. Just a bag of chips is.
Enjoy your chips.
Yeah.
Guess
Wonderful.
what you're getting for Christmas?
Yeah, just getting a bag of chips for everything from now on. And the other thing I've been doing is playing this horrible new mode in Fortnite that you have to play where you have to drop into this nightmare custom world and then just try to get damage against players and headshot eliminations, and it's absolutely horrible.
Yeah.
So I recommend nobody do that.
And it
That
like
doesn't sound like fun at all.
well
not fun.
they made a bunch of XP quests for it.
Oh,
And you have to go into this awful creative mode, and you go in there, and it's teams of 3, and everyone. I don't understand how you go in there and everyone's a fucking expert builder. Why isn't it like the same level of player that you would find in Battle Royale? So yeah, I got murdered pretty often, pretty regularly.
Yeah, I basically just go in, try to get some shields applied before I die, and then leave the match and start over. So, it's an absolute nightmare. I did sneak in one game with Goat before the podcast tonight, and he got straight up abducted. And, like,
Yeah, that shit's
not
nuts.
picked up by the spaceship and brought to another area of the map, like, 10 feet away, like we've had happen a couple of times. He got sucked into the spaceship and went through some sort of trial, and then it dropped him legitimately on the other side of the map.
You go into this. It's like a zero gravity double jump little arena, and there's little clocks around. You're in there for a certain amount of time, but the more of those little stopwatches you get, the longer you stay in there. And there's little gold balls that you try to get for the points, but you have this like push blaster. So you have all these teams that got abducted up there with you in this little mini game, and you're shooting this to bounce people away from the gold balls that you're trying to get. But the
That
more
sounds
little
like fun.
things you
Unlike
get, you
the other
stay
thing
in.
Mahoney just said.
Then after that, it drops you into this room that's full of all these high value chests. And then you have like 30 seconds to open up as many chests as you want that you can get to and grab all the shit you can. And then it spits you back out and you drop down on the board like with just gold weapons, completely fucking kitted out, ready to go. And none of like the damage, you don't die in that thing. Like it's just a mini game.
That's pretty cool.
That you're in there for the time. The more of those little things, the longer you're in there, the longer you can go and try to collect more of these things and get more XP or whatever the fuck they give you for doing it. But the best thing is you just get the gold loot, which is the shit.
Now I want to go play. I haven't seen
good
that. That
news,
sounds
Lee.
awesome.
We got 3 minutes until the recording stops.
Yeah.
Someone may or may not have been
Yeah,
may
Jose's
have never
playing with
been.
Goat right now, FYI.
Well, not like, you know, I don't
Fuck. Listen, I don't have a problem with it.
know.
I'm also playing, just not with Goat.
It's fine. Who
Fucking
cares?
preposterous. Preposterous. I
Sorry
care.
that we play video games while you listen to our free content.
Hey, as long as I can't hear you playing video games, it's all right.
Right, yeah. I don't want to hear it while I'm trying to fucking do a show.
Yeah, I don't
Jose.
want to just be doing the show. Also, you just hear 3 points.
You just
great.
hear me be like, Jose, over the bush hider to the right.
Guys,
But yeah.
Yeah. Shots at the spire, and then I'm gone.
Shots.
that's
shots.
your secret, Cap. You were already gone.
I was already on my way to the spire.
I am the
So
spy.
yeah,
Yeah.
All
Wrap
right, Lee,
us
let's
up,
talk
Lee.
about comics and get the fuck out of here.
11:09.
Let's do it.
I'm quite keen on comic books, especially the ones about superheroes.
Boy, oh boy. I took a whole bunch of Japan shit with me to read on the break, and I did. I read 3 volumes of Way of the House Husband. It's good shit.
That's so
I read,
good.
I read the new Gantz Omnibus. That's also good shit.
Also very good.
I read the new Gigant. Also good shit.
Yup.
And then I also signed up for the Viz App's Shonen Jump subscription. It's $1.99 a month, and it gives you access to what I believe is the entire Shonen Jump back catalog, which, in case you don't know, is a fuck ton of manga.
Yeah, there are select things that aren't in there, which are weird. Like Yu Yu Hakusho is not in there, which bums me out because I do want to reread that.
And that's a big one. You think it would be?
Yeah, my
Interesting.
guess is it's just all licensing rights related.
So maybe one day, who knows?
Yeah,
But Jack's been reading the OG Dragon Ball comics, been liking that.
nice.
And I fucking fell down a Chainsaw Man hole, and I don't remember if Kelly
yeah,
ever
you
talked about
did.
it. or whatever. Fuck, man, Chainsaw Man rules.
It's so
Chainsaw Man
good.
should be the biggest piece of fiction media on the planet. Like
Yeah.
it's incredible.
The anime should be coming later this year.
Oh, I can't wait. It's so great.
With
So-
the Dragon Ball, was it a comic book first and then an anime?
Yes.
Show?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it started as a comic and then was eventually turned into a show.
He's a little boy, and then he becomes a young man. Then he becomes a grown up. Then he has a kid, and that kid's a little boy, and becomes a man. It's all about the legacy, Jose. You know.
Nice.
Yeah. But Jax really thought it was funny when little baby Goku walked in on Bulma and said, "You don't have a tail, but you got an extra butt." And Bulma said, "No, these are boobs." He said, "They're boobs, Daddy." It was really funny. Like, yeah, I know. Ridiculous. Kids too much. So Chainsaw Man takes place in a world where, guys are hunting devils like you do. Pretty common, shit, whatever. It's fine. People hunt devils in every third anime or manga, it feels like. Unremarkable in that respect. But Denji's partner is a devil called Pochita. He's a little pug dog with a chainsaw on his face. And they hunt devils together until Denji gets real fucked up and almost dies. And so Pochita bonds with Denji and saves his life. And so from then on, Denji has like a chainsaw ripcord in his chest, and he pulls it. A chainsaw flies out of his face and his hands, and he fights monsters, and it's fucking incredible, you guys. It rules so hard.
Yeah, if you don't get excited about hearing a man has chainsaw arms and face, and he fights monsters, then this book isn't for you.
Yeah, what are you even doing here? Why are we still talking?
Yeah.
How's he have a chainsaw face?
Well, his
a
head
fucking chainsaw comes out of his face.
Yeah, hang on. I'm going to share an image in the chat here. Hang on for you. So he fights all the devils that he fights have crazy designs, and they're really interesting, and like all the supporting cast are really good. And his life has been so shitty that even though ever since he became a chainsaw-faced devil hunter, and he's died many, many times because also he's immortal, even though all this horrible shit keeps happening to him, the sheer fact he gets to sleep inside and get 3 meals a day means he's living the good life.
Yeah, and there's a chance
insane.
that someday he might get to touch a boob.
Yeah, that's all he's looking for. He might get to touch a boob, and he gets to eat. So, yeah, if he gets killed 18 times a day, it's okay. Fucking preposterous. And before he got to be a chainsaw devil guy, he fought mostly through the ancient technique of ball kicks. He just kicks the shit out of every guy's balls he fights, as opposed to actually fighting them. It's incredible. It's so good. I can't wait to see what they do with the animation, because I like that the art is very rough and kind of loose.
Yeah.
I think I read that Mappa is going to be doing it, so it's going to look wild.
It's going to look fucking awesome.
Can't wait. So, hey, I'm just saying, I've gotten a hell of a lot more than $1.99's worth of entertainment after 50 some odd chapters of Chainsaw Man. So yeah, would recommend.
That Shonen Jump app is like the best value in comics by far.
Update: when you're in that spaceship game, the Butter Barn is back.
What?
Hey, I remember the Butter
Barn. What does that even mean?
Come on down to the Butter Barn.
Kelly, you want to know what it means?
Come down to the Butter Barn.
You need to come find out what it means. Come on down to the Butter Barn with us, Kelly.
Kelly, tell me the size SD card you need, and it will be at your house in 1 to 2 days.
I can buy an SD card. I'm just lazy.
Prove it.
Well, get with
Prove it. I don't believe
Pixar,
you
it didn't
can.
happen.
Yeah.
I don't have to prove that I'm lazy.
Kelly.
I don't think you know how to install Fortnite and play with us.
Kelly, listen. Check this out.
Installed Fortnite.
So
you want to have a knife fight, Kelly?
I hopped on the other night, and Jose was on and Goat were on. So I invited them for a trios match. And then Goat was like, hey, my cousin's on. He's never played before. Can he join? And we're like, fuck it, let's go.
Yeah.
So this was literally his first time playing a match of Fortnite. We played 4 rounds in a row and got #1 every single time.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
It was pretty cool. We did something the Bulls could not do. We won.
I should have brought you guys to Vegas.
Like, what a way to learn Fortnite is rolling with us and getting 4 #1s in a row.
That's pretty.
I don't think he's miserable every other time he plays.
I don't think he got killed once that entire 4 times.
Yeah. No, it was good shit.
Good
My problem with Fortnite isn't that I don't know how to play it. I just don't like that kind of game.
Yeah, neither do I.
Okay, so do you like building?
No.
Do you like us?
Do you like fishing?
Well, you don't have to build. I was hoping you said yes, because then you can build us houses.
No, I don't. I don't like to build things. I don't either,
unless
I have clear instructions.
Kelly, there's
okay.
chickens.
So you're saying you can be given a blueprint and work with it? Huh?
Maybe.
All right.
You know, you can chase a chicken, capture it, and then fly with it.
Yeah.
Teach it to manage a real estate.
But isn't this like a shooty game?
Yeah, but there's
Yeah, but
also
it's ridiculous.
a
shooty
living,
game.
breathing llama pinata that runs around and shits out ammo.
Yes, and the more you hit it, the more it likes it, and the better loot it gives you. Until you
is that real?
And well, I mean, the more you shoot it, the more loot flies out. Yeah. Like if it just hops away, it like drops one like every couple hops. But like if you constantly keep shooting it, like shit just starts popping out of it. quicker.
Well, we'll learn something new today.
And then if you get it before it disappears, it explodes and gives you the good goods.
Wild.
But if you don't, it's got a life. But if you don't get it before he gets to however many fucking hops, he like teleports the fuck out of there. He's like, I'm new, bitch. Not only do I hop, I teleport. Come get this.
If only you guys had gotten into like the competitive Smash Brothers scene, then I'd be in.
Okay,
you guys,
no, see what he's missing. If there was a Yakuza character, Kelly would be in.
Kelly, you can be a kazoo.
You probably could be a kazoo.
I mean,
Yeah, I don't doubt
I'm not
that.
proud to say Jax kicked my ass today at Super Smash Brothers. You guys, it was fucking sad.
Hell yeah.
I hadn't played in forever, and he was like, "You want to play?" And I'm like, "Okay," and he whipped my ass over and over again.
Nice.
It was sad.
You know where that doesn't happen? Fortnite.
I think children whip people's ass all the time in that game.
Not ours,
come
Kelly.
Get a swing one day. Come to the
island.
Yeah,
Kelly,
come to the
just
island.
gonna throw it out there since you have it installed tonight in the store.
No, I don't have it. I did at one point, and then I deleted it because I didn't like it.
Oh, right.
I played this game long before any of you tried it.
Yeah, but
Since
you haven't
allegedly
played it with
know
us.
how to
That's-
install it, even though there's no proof of that. That's
No
that's
pics.
fine.
It didn't happen.
Yep. In the shop tonight, they do have the creepy pervert dance and corncob man, friend cob. So
I don't want any of those things.
why? Kelly, do you know how satisfying it is to kill a child as an enormous corn on the cob? And then they just have to go to bed. Like they just are like, hang on, like just let me play until this match ends, and then a corn cob runs up and shoots them, and then they have to brush their teeth and go to bed.
Yeah.
It's not without its benefits, Kelly. That's what I'm going to say.
All right, so I just checked on my Twitter. June 12th, 2018. Played Fortnite and I don't understand the hype.
Yeah, that's because you weren't playing with us. We
Sure.
are the hype.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah,
Come-
it's way
come
more
get-
fun with these fuckers.
Come get hype with us. That's all I'm saying. Is you got to try it with us. If you don't like it with us, then yeah, you're not going to like it.
Right.
Well,
Yeah,
Nobody's
'cause-
telling you to play alone.
you know, let me put this out there. We can do a tit for tat, Kelly. If you come over to the Fortnite side, we'll do anything you want, buddy.
Hey, whoa!
Yeah.
Oh,
Anything.
boy.
Anything.
You know what I mean?
Oh boy.
Kelly's like, hey, I'm stuck under my coffee table.
I need all of you guys to like get under this this cabinet for me.
Waxed, vaxed, and under a cabinet. Building models.
Ridiculous. Love it.
Yeah, just come give it a little whirl. What do you like to do? You like to blow up shit?
Are there like any multiplayer visual novels we could play?
Fucking
Yeah, the whole game's a multiplayer visual novel.
I don't think it is.
Definitely.
We'll play Danganronpa together. Be
No,
good.
it's pretty
Ooh.
visual, and they tell a story. There's
Yeah.
a battle pass that unfolds what's happening to the island,
There's shelves with books on them.
and some of those books spin open to reveal secret hidey spots.
Mhm, mhm.
Oh.
And you know what you can do with that? You can throw a gasoline can in there and blow it up,
Oh, that's just the best.
and tell them no more hidey spots because it went kaboom.
But why wouldn't I want to hide there?
Well,
Well,
would you
because
rather
somebody's
hide
already in
there, or
there.
would you rather set somebody on fire?
Oh, someone's in there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, what if no one's there?
If
Oh,
no
then
one's
you
there,
can
then
hide
sure,
there
hide
and wait.
Yeah.
You can hide there, set a gas can in the front, and when they turn the bookshelf, shoot the gas can, and kaboom! Surprise, you found me.
All right. See, I was just gonna hide and look at my phone then.
Hey, you can fucking hide and look at your phone if you want.
Whatever you want, we got you covered.
Yeah, we got your back. If anyone shoots at you, you tell him to hold on. He's on his phone. Give him a
Can I
second.
just play Fortnite on my phone?
You used to be.
It's
I don't think you're going to enjoy it.
No, that
Can't-
sounds miserable,
yeah,
but then I could do other things.
I don't think you can connect with us over the phone.
I think.
right?
Mary did it one time, but then there was that whole lawsuit.
Yeah,
from
there's a
with the
lawsuit
V-Bucks
against
and all that,
the
so-
Apple Store. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. There, I forgot about that.
So I don't know if you can still do it, but Mary
Yeah,
did
I
it
would
once.
assume no.
She hated it.
I don't want to play any games on my phone.
Okay.
No.
We
Why
tried.
Yeah, I don't either.
Put it
Yeah,
on
like
these-
every now and then I'll play a phone game for half a minute. I'm like, well, that was good. Time to never touch this app again.
Smoke a cigarette. Oof. Good.
Like I sure do like the idea of playing this.
So
All
what have
right.
you been reading, Callie?
What?
What you been reading, Callie?
Let's see. So the Viz finally put Fist of the North Star back in print. So the first volume of that
right. I
came
saw
out.
somebody about that.
Yeah, I picked it up. It's great. It's a brand new translation. You can actually read the art printed correctly instead of flipped around because people didn't know how to read comics from Japan back when it was originally put out here. So yeah, definitely pick that up. Fist of the North Star rocks. It just wanted to see a bunch of shirtless, muscly dudes punch each other and then their heads explode. Fuck yeah. Get in on that.
That sounds pretty good.
Yeah, it's real good. And then been working my way through the most recent Berserk hardcover. That series still rules. Read a comic published by Floating World Comics called Night Hunters. It's like a post-apocalyptic future thing where it's following two brothers, one who went into the police force and one who was like in the revolutionary group. It's really well done. Really, it's cool. Visually a really cool book. You're probably gonna have a real hard time finding it, so just wait for a trade. But definitely worth picking up. A little too real at this point. Like when they set out to do it, they're like, well, we didn't think this would be this close to being as realistic as it is now.
How so?
Just police brutality shit.
Oh, okay.
The truth.
Yeah. Because it all started from, I think it's the artist is, I want to say Brazilian. And it was kind of based on the police in Brazil and how they treat people.
So they're also super chill?
Well, I mean, the police in Brazil are like the deadliest police in the world, are they not? Like, how did they not know it was going to turn out like that?
Yeah. Well, no. Because the writer is from America. So he's like, man.
He did some sort of research.
Yeah, he's like, this sure became much more realistic to America now than it did before.
Fair.
Yeah, that's worth checking out.
Research ahead of time.
Remember when Kelly didn't know how to install Fortnite and can't prove otherwise?
I know how to install Fortnite.
I don't believe you.
I don't know about that one.
You just go into the eShop and say, I want this.
You make it sound easy, but
Yeah.
And then they're like, yeah, here it is.
And yet here you are, not able to do it.
mm-hmm.
I believe in you, Callie.
Jose can walk you through it. He'll tell you how to attach your Epic Games account with it.
Yeah.
Oh God, Jesus Christ! Yeah, I got all these goddamn codes, and I can't goddamn get my skins.
I wonder if I still have my Epic Games account.
Oh,
Probably.
You're better off just trying to fucking just redo it.
Yeah, I
Where do
might
you think it would have gone?
I might have deleted it.
I wish.
Because I think I was just like, I hated the game so much. I think I deleted it from my thing. I deleted like any data history, so there wasn't even like the archive of it. And
Delete
I deleted
browser history.
I think I deleted my Epic Games account too, because I was like, fuck this game, never gonna play it again.
I
Little did
appreciate
you
the
know.
scorched earth nature. Love it. How about you, Nice? Anything worth talking about? Anything
Nope.
in your world?
Nope, and we're
Any
10
media?
minutes. Nope, and we're 10 minutes over the time. So,
So it stopped recording 10 minutes ago.
What you got, Jose? Anything?
No, my time's up.
All right.
thank you, Jose.
Call the patient, Lee.
Call the patient. Done deal. See ya.
10:26 p.m.
Fucking
A
love it.
legit early show that we said was going to be early.
Yeah, didn't promote it at all. Did minimal effort, and I think we had the most people in the chat in fucking months. So
They
Fucking
missed
love
us.
explain that.
Fucking love it.
Sometimes
There you go.
there's just no explaining things.
The people love us.
We proved tonight people just knife fight because, hey man, who's bad?
Hey, it was a short one, but it's pretty good. Just
Yeah,
saying.
it was a good one.
Good show. It's a good show. We're back next week. More regularly scheduled type shit. Maybe a full show. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate it. It is good to be back. We're just all very tired. There's hair all over the Nice's house, and I'm so sleepy. And Kelly is so sleepy. We got to vacuum.
You look
take
like
naps.
Corella when we were done.
Yeah.
Like one side of my body was nice, and then the other was just fur slobber.
Yeah, he looked like
He was walking bow-legged.
He looked like he jizzed himself.
Yeah.
Oh God, they're so
Just
gross. Those fucking
in
slime
my
dogs.
Oh yeah, but it reminded me of Tasha. I'm gonna try to talk No Name's roommate into getting a dog.
Ridiculous. All right, so join us next week. Are we gonna do dads next week or something else?
Yeah, we'll fuck all your dads.
We had talked about doing something else, but we'll figure it out.
All right, we'll let you know. If you want to find out what's up, follow us on all the internet things and hit up the Discord at discord.panelsonpages.com, and we'll have us on the show next week. And I'm either gonna go to sleep or not. We'll see. But we're done with this. So
I mean, really, that's kind of all we're gonna do. It's either you're
I
sleeping
know,
or you're
yeah.
not.
I know I couldn't decide yet.
Any given moment, I'm like, hey, what am I doing? Am I sleeping or am I not?
Yeah, right now, all of us are either going to go to sleep or not, and all of you are also either going to go to sleep or not.
And like, no matter what time you listen to this, either.
Yeah.
And
So
if I'm
in
not
that way, if
sleeping, then
nothing
why
else-
not?
And if for that reason, then no other.
What a
We're all
timeless
brothers.
show we've made.
We're all brothers and all sisters.
Yeah.
We're all one under the same sun, same moon, all that shit.
Yeah, everyone go to sleep or don't.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not gonna
Whatever
tell you
you
to fucking
want.
live your life.
Yeah, I'm
That's
not
your
your
business.
dad.
Do
So
you?
when we are.
Dream about Kelly stumbling around, failing to install Fortnite.
All right. We'll talk to you guys next week at 10 p.m. Eastern, 9 p.m. Central at youtube.com/panelsonpages. For Jason Nyes, Jose Guzman, Kelly Harris, and our good buddy Mahoney, I am the Lord Reverend Lee Rodriguez. We'll talk to you guys next week. Night. Love ya. Bye-bye.
Demonetize this. Demonetize this.
You fucking Google ass bitch.
Demonetize this. Demonetize this.
Fucking Google something.
Demonetize this.
Holy shit.
Demonetize this.
You fucking Google ass bitch.
Demonetize this.
I didn't want to say it.
Demonetize this.
What are you, some kind of bitch?
Whoa.
Demonetize this.
You fucking Google ass bitch.
Demonetize this.
Why you keep bugging us, you two?
Demonetize this.
You fucking Google ass bitch. That's it. Show's over. We're done.
See you next Tuesday.